Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you are all well. I hope there's lots of families watching today and that you've been really enjoying all we've had to offer for International Families Day, Family Wellbeing Day, a day for you to all come together to home educate and maybe even your parents might be learning something today. I really hope so. So let me introduce myself. My name is Claire and my business is Positive Pants. As you can see here, I have got an actual pair of Positive Pants. So the idea of those is that if you're having a day where you're having a little bit of a wobble, or you're not feeling motivated, or you're just feeling a little bit fed up, that is all okay. It is great to have those feelings. But what Positive Pants does is you put them on in the morning and they make you feel like a superhero. They make you feel that you can achieve anything that you set your mind to. And it's all about starting your day in a positive way. So that's part of what I do. I'm also co-founder of Positively Empowered Kids, the day that you're all part of today. So thank you for being involved. It means a lot to us, and I really hope that you're getting a lot out of it. So what I wanted to talk to you about today is some of the workshops that I run. So obviously they're all online at the moment. As is this day, but they're all things that you can kind of do at home. So what I wanted you to start thinking about, and I'd like you to all do this as a family. So this is for, mum and dad, this is for you, this is for your sisters, your brothers, anyone who else who might be living in your household. We want everyone to get involved with this and think about this. So my question to you to start with is, how are you feeling today? On a scale of, say, 1 to 10, 1 being really rubbish, 10 being absolutely amazing, where are you fitting today? Now, you might have done some of the sessions before me, so you're probably already feeling pretty good today, pretty motivated, because I know you've heard from some amazing speakers. But if you're not, that's okay. And we're not always going to be feeling okay. And for me, Positive Pants is not about hiding the bad emotions or covering them up. It's about finding ways of dealing with them. So if you're having a day, I want you to think back to a time when maybe you felt a little bit angry or frustrated or worried about something. Now, I'm sure that we've all had those feelings over the past, 7 weeks or so. We were probably having them before we had to stay at home. So, you might be feeling them even more now. You might actually be enjoying the fact that you're at home with your family all the time. And that is brilliant as well. I know that I'm actually enjoying this time. But I do have my worries as well. So I'm going to think about my worries, the things that are bothering me. Now, often with our worries, they're things that we can't control. So if you're upset that you've got to eat Brussels sprouts, for example, you can be upset about that, but you're not able to control the fact that your mum has put Brussels sprouts on your plate. So we need to work out what things we can control. And the one thing that we can always control is our reaction. So how we deal with that, how we feel about that thing. And the importance of that is actually understanding that feeling before it explodes. So particularly with frustration and anger, often it bubbles up inside us and we don't even know it's coming. And then all of a sudden, poof, you feel really angry. You might shout at someone, you might slam a door, have a tantrum, cry. All those emotions are fine. But what I want you to think about is, when you react like that, how does that affect everyone around you? So if you're shouting at your sister's probably then going to be upset and worried. So it's about containing those emotions. Sorry, that's not the right word, actually. It's not containing the emotions. It's actually using them, but actually in a really productive way that helps you and helps others. Because I believe if you were to shout at your sister when really what you want is comfort, because she's then upset, she's probably not going to be able to give you that comfort or want to, because she's then cross at you as well. So it's not a situation that anyone's going to win at. So what I want you to do, I've got a really great activity for you, and I really want you to start thinking. Now, it's unlikely, but some of you may have some balloons in your house. If you have, then great, grab your balloon. That would be amazing. And if not, maybe you need to put it on the shopping list or in your Amazon basket, a pack of balloons. But if not, what we can do is we can imagine a balloon. So I want you to close your eyes for a moment and just imagine your favourite colour, and imagine that as a balloon. Okay, so I just want you to see your coloured balloon. That's all. Okay, have you got that? Pop down in the comments what colour your favourite colour is, or what colour balloon it is that you can see, and whether it's already inflated or whether it's flat. So I have got here a big bag full of coloured balloons, lots of different ones here, and I'm going to grab one of those in a moment. What I want you to think about is when you have an emotion in your stomach, particularly negative emotions, you can feel them anywhere in your body, and the first step for you is to think about where you do feel that. For me, it is in my belly, and a lot of children that I work with also say that the anger, the frustration side is in their belly. Usually all the loving feelings, the happiness is usually in the heart for most children, but it could be anywhere. It could be in your head, it could be in your hands, in your legs, anywhere at all in your body. But what I want to focus on today is your belly, your lovely belly. So it should be full now because you've all had your lunches. So let's think about our belly and think about those feelings that we talked about earlier. Those things when you're feeling a little bit worried or a little bit upset. And just imagine how that feels in your belly. Can you have a little think for me? So when you feel a little bit nervous about things, is it like butterflies in your tummy? It's also linked to excitement, isn't it? That's the same feeling, but often we put the negative words to it. So we're imagining our belly, maybe tingling, maybe getting hot, maybe hard and bloated, maybe flat, maybe cold. Whatever that feels like for you is great. Now, what I want you to imagine is that your belly is a balloon. So inside your belly is a balloon. And all of those thoughts, all of those worries, anxieties, cross feelings, frustrations are all going down into your belly. So you're feeding your belly, you're making your belly bigger with all of these thoughts. And what I would love you to do is to just imagine your belly getting bigger and bigger and bigger as you fill it up with all these emotions and all these thoughts. And think about, what do you normally do with that emotion when it happens to you? As we mentioned, you might jump around and have a tantrum, you might slam a door. Is that the best way for you to deal with that feeling? Or maybe there's another way. So what I want to suggest to you today is just one of many techniques that you can use to get rid of those emotions in a really healthy way that will make you much happier and everyone around you much happier. So this is where the balloon comes into things. So I'm just going to pick out one of the balloons. Okay. So this is what you're going to be imagining with your belly. So I am thinking about something that I've been a little bit worried about, and I am going to blow those thoughts into this balloon to just get rid of them, get them out of my head, get them out of my belly. Okay, so let's put them into our belly to begin with. So, okay, so that's some of my worries. I've taken them out of my head and I've put them into my belly, and this is my belly. Okay, the balloon is in your belly. Now, I don't feel better yet. I've probably got a little bit more going on in my head. So I'm going to blow the balloon a little bit more and put some more worries and stresses in there. Okay, you see, my belly is getting bigger. How would that feel if that was actually your belly? Is it getting tighter? Is it getting fuller? Do you think you'd be able to still keep your trousers up? Or do you think they'd fall down and your buttons would pop? But have a think. So let's just blow some more thoughts into there. Wow. Can you imagine that as your belly? So just think about, just close your eyes for a moment. Think about that coloured balloon that we thought about earlier. And this is for everyone. This is for mummies and daddies as well, because do you know what? It really helps adults as well. So all of you, think about your coloured balloon. I want you to just take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We're going to do that 3 times. When you breathe in, put all those worries out of your head into your belly and imagine your belly getting bigger like a balloon. So let's just do that together. Ready? We're going to do 3. So 1, breathe in the negatives into your belly. And a nice breath out. And in again. And one more time. Okay, I don't know about you, but I feel calmer just from doing that. So that's a lovely feeling. But you know, my belly is still full with all of these worries and all of these thoughts. Now, what could we do with a balloon, do you think, to get rid of them? See if you can pop some answers down below. I'm just going to wait for a moment. What could we do with the thoughts in this balloon? What do we do to get rid of a balloon, do you think? I think often it can sound a bit noisy. So yeah, pop your comments below what you think. Oh, might have given you a little clue there. Okay, so one of the top answers is pop. You can make your balloon go pop. Now, that's not a noise that a lot of people like. Some people like it. I'm guessing some of you guys probably like popping balloons, but some people can't stand it. And probably actually in your family, half of you like it and half of you don't. So maybe we need to think of a different way, because if we pop the balloon, what is going to happen to everything that's in there? What is going to happen to those emotions that you've breathed into the balloon? So I think what will happen is they'll just burst into the air and go. But with the balloon, you won't be able to use it again. It's useless energy that you're putting out there by popping it. It's gone. You can't blow it up again. The fun is over. So there might be another thing that we could do to kind of let go of some of these emotions. Now, for me, the idea of letting go of your balloon and deflating it is a much better idea, much more productive for you. It means you can play with it again and you can use it again and again and again. So let's see what we could do. So all of our thoughts are in here. Okay, so you're imagining your balloons, your fabulous colours. I've got a lovely pink balloon. This is my belly that is full of all these emotions. Now, I need your help. I need you guys now to do a countdown for me. Because when we get to number 1, we're going to count down from 5. We are going to release this balloon into the air. And as we do, now I don't know where this balloon is going to go. I don't know where it's all going to go. But I know that once I let go of it, all those emotions are scattered around the room and they're out into the atmosphere. And we can blow them away. They can all just disappear. We can imagine our thoughts and our worries just going. Just get rid of them. We don't need them. And let's see what response we get, how it makes you feel after we've done this. Okay, so we are going to count down from 5. So if you can all together count down from 5 for me, that would be amazing. So we need to give it as much energy and as much power as possible. So let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, can't do 1. 1, ready, lift off. Oh my gosh. Did you see that? Did you see all the emotions going everywhere? Could you imagine them all just flying through the air? And do you know what's made me laugh the most? Is that noise. Did that make you laugh? Can you hear that noise? Okay, so hopefully that has made you laugh. And how does your belly now feel now that you've actually let go of all those emotions? How does that feel to you? To me, all the stress has gone because I've let go of it. And more than that, one of the most important things that you can do to make yourself feel better, it's a big secret and it's the easiest thing in the world. It's smile. And that sound and that balloon whizzing around makes me smile. It makes me laugh and I feel better straight away. So I would love to know how you're feeling. Did that make you laugh or not? Did it make you laugh? Okay. So, and did you imagine all those thoughts and feelings going off into the air? Can you even remember what those thoughts and feelings were? Now, if you can, that's fine. And if you can't, that's fine. There's no right or wrong answer. Now, what I think we should do is maybe do it again. Now, because it went flying all over the place, I don't even know where that last balloon is. So let's do a different colour. Let's do orange. Okay, so we're just going to repeat this. So any emotions that are unwelcome to you, that are not serving you at the moment, let's blow them into the balloon. So 3 deep breaths. Now, what's important to say here is that if you haven't got a balloon, that is fine. We can imagine doing it. And by visualizing it, it can have the same effect as actually doing it. So you really need to get clear with what it is you can see. So again, think about the color of your balloon. When you're blowing it up, imagine it, when you're imagining blowing it up and you're doing your breathing, imagine it getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it might be this big. The great thing about your imagination is it doesn't have to just go to the size of a normal balloon. It could be absolutely massive. There are no limits to your imagination. So let's try this again. Okay, so orange balloon. Hopefully this one blows up easy. Right, so thoughts into the balloon. And if you want to breathe with me while I do it, so breathe in and just imagine this is your belly. There we go. So 1 breath. Next one. 2. 3. Now, obviously, you can do more than that if you want to. I'm going to stick with 3 because I think that's quite big enough. Okay, and we are going to imagine that is our belly, and then we are going to just let go of it. So if you're just imagining this, what you can do is just breathe out. Just imagine the balloon going everywhere, flying around the room, making the funny noise. Let's see, who can make the balloon noise? Can anyone do it? I bet you can do it better than me. Everyone do it to your family at the moment. It's a good excuse to pull a funny face at them as well, isn't it? Okay, so we are going to let go of our balloon again. So if you can all count down from 5 again for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. I love it. I love it. So great. And it just makes me feel so much more full of energy and happiness. And I've forgotten all my worries already. And I hope that works for you as well. So try to remember this exercise. Try to remember how it made you feel. And next time, if you notice yourself feeling a little bit worried, feeling a little bit anxious, there are so many ways that you can get rid of that feeling. But I love this way. And what we don't want is we do not want our balloons to go pop, because that is when our behaviour comes out in a negative way that then doesn't always get us the support that we actually are needing at the time. Now, I know that maybe sometimes if you get angry, it's not about that particular thing. It might be something else that's happened or something that's in the back of your mind that you've not been able to express properly. Now, I can help you to do that and use this balloon technique. Remember it if you can. So when you start to notice your body filling up or changing because you're getting a little bit of worked up, that's the point when you start using the balloon idea. So you use it before it goes pop, because once it's gone pop, you can't put it back together. You can't take back what you've said or how you've acted. So this is about being proactive and about having fun, because your emotions are fun. There are so many of them, you know. There are not just, you know, a few emotions: happy, sad, I can't even think of any more. No, there are literally hundreds of different emotions. And you know, it might be regret, it might be shame, it might be gratitude, it might be proud, brave, so many. So what we want to do is just manage them in the best way. And I hope that this balloon analogy has been of some help to you. I hope you've enjoyed it and found it fun. I know that the children that I've done it with before always end up laughing and always wanting to do it again and again and again. So let's just end. Oh, let me just get another balloon. Going to get one more. Let's go for a green one. Okay, one more just to end on, just so that I make sure I leave you all laughing and smiling. Okay. So that's our first breath. Oh, first breath. Our second. And our third. Okay, final countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed my session today. I hope it's brought a slightly different slant on managing your emotions, and I hope it's made you laugh and made you smile. And again, I hope that it's something that you will use again in the future and remember. And the great thing is, as I say, kids and adults can use this. Imagine it in your mind, but if you need to have an actual balloon to kind of keep reinforcing it, then do that. And maybe if you notice that someone in your family is getting a bit cross, just say balloon to them. Just say, don't let your balloon go pop, and see if that reminds them as well. So we can all help each other to manage our emotions. So thank you so much for watching today. Thank you for being part of International Families Day. We are having an absolute whale of a time. We've got obviously another speaker coming up in a moment, in about 10 minutes. And then don't forget as well, at 7 o'clock tonight, come back on again. So after the speeches and the activities and talks are finished at 5:30 today, we are coming back on at 7 o'clock, and Mary's marvellous quiz is going to be taking over, and she is going to be doing a really fun interactive quiz for you and your family. So a lovely end to the day. Please send us your feedback, your comments, videos, pictures of you joining in and doing any of the activities. We would love to see them all. And take care of yourselves, and just, you know, enjoy the family time, enjoy being a family. And I'd love to welcome you to the Positive Pants family. You can find me on Facebook, Positive Pants Family, and I will see you all again very soon. Take care. Bye.